What's up, YouTubers? This is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. So one of my favorite devices of all times is the Honor 8. I love this device, but this device has a 12 megapixel dual cameras on the back and an 8 megapixel camera on the front. But we got the new toy on the block. We got the Mate 9, which has a dual Leica system, which is a 20 megapixel camera and a 12 megapixel camera on the back. But both of these devices has 8 megapixel cameras on the front. So we're gonna put these two titans to the test. We're gonna do the ultimate camera review with both of these devices. So get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, YouTubers? This is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. So I got the Mate 9 and the Honor 8 both here on deck. So let's go ahead and go to our first tree, guys, so y'all can be the judge for yourself looking at this camera footage here. And I'm gonna go audio from side to side so y'all guys can be the judge for yourself looking at both of these cameras here. Kind of give you a little sneak peek on how the cameras work in these situations. It's a nice hot sunny day here in Louisiana. Look at that color there. Kind of go in, look at the focus points. Which one go focus faster? Go in and out. Let's go back in here and out. All right, so I'm running 60 frames per second, 1080p on both devices, so y'all can see this. Now I'm gonna go to the sky so y'all can look at the blues and the whites. All right, and let's go ahead and walk. Again, since both devices is at 60 frames per second, the Honor 8 does not have optical image stabilization, so you may see a little jumpiness. The Mate 9 does have optical image stabilization, so you're gonna have a little more stable footage there. So let's look at the detail of this tree. Look at the detail of that tree there. All right, let's go ahead and continue to walk here. All right, so let's go ahead and get it to his here. Look at the tree move. Okay, look at the colors there. All right, so let's get into this tree right here. Look how beautiful that green is. Look at the natural colors there. Go in, look at the focus points. Go out, go in, focus, go out. All right, look at that focus point there. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this log here. Which one give you the more details? All right, take a peep at that. I'm excited to do this camera review because the Honor 8, I put it on the high pedestal. And the Mate 9, a lot of people put the Mate 9 on the high pedestal. So let's see which one is going to be king supreme. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the ground here so you guys can see that. Look at the browns and the greens. All right, just pan around. Let's go to this tree here. Look how beautiful that tree is. Look how beautiful that tree is. Look at that. Look at that green. Just go in a little bit. Take a peep at that. All right. Look at that. Look at them colors. Wow. Yes. So let's go on and go to the playground here. Want you guys to see this. Get down deep. It rained a little bit down in Louisiana, so we do have some wet ground here. Now let's take a peep at this sand. Now this sand is more of a off-white. Take a peep at that. All right, and it's purple. of this here is more of a lavender looking color, a little light purple. So you look at that, all right? So look at this tire. All right, look at the details of that tire. All right, and let's go ahead and take a peep at this here. Yes. All right. Let's go here. I want you to look at this here rust. Look at that rust. There. All right. Which one give you the better focus? Let's go deep into that rust. In and out. Look at that. Which one go focus on the rust? Now I'm not tapping the screen. Everything is auto. So it's focusing by itself. So yeah, let's go on the walk again. All right, and I got both devices in my hand, so you be the judge for yourself. Look at my shadow. See, I want y'all guys to see the two devices in my hand. See that? Yes, people that question about the devices that be in my hand. All right, just having fun. Let's look at that sky again. Look at that pretty sky, that blue and that white. All right, look at that tree at a far distance. Again, the ground. All right, so let's go ahead and switch to the front-facing cameras with both devices. All right, guys, this is the front-facing cameras of both devices here. So let's go and look at the sky. Look at the blues. I'm gonna switch audio from side to side so y'all guys can see that. The front-facing cameras of both devices. All right, look at that, the background. Let's see if we can get to this tree here so y'all guys can take a peep at that color. Look at that color of that tree with the front-facing cameras. We got 8 megapixels here on both cameras. And I'm gonna switch audio from side to side so y'all guys can hear each camera in action. But take a peep at that. Oh yeah, don't you just love these cameras? Yes. All right, look at the jacket there. All right, guys, so that is the front-facing camera of the Honor 8 and the Mate 9. Thank y'all very much for watching my channel. This is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. Leave a question down below. Let me know what you think about both of these cameras in action. See you guys on the next video. Peace.